So I start at the absolute beginning, right? Which is that, so my business is, and this is how I start all my speeches. I spend my days walking into rooms, staring down old grumpy men, usually towards the end of the day. And my job is to go in there and ask them for money, and to ask them for a lot of money. I'm talking 5, 10, 15, sometimes $50 million. When you sit across the table from someone and you ask them for $50 million, you will find yourself in a stressful situation. And I do this work day after day after day. And as stressful as it is, nobody is there to say, you look like you need a hug. More likely, you've just started talking and someone will say, sorry, do you need a to-go lid for that coffee? And
high performance stuff.
It's high stakes, limited times at bat. Results matter because you've told some company with 50, 60, 70 people that you're going to go get them $30 million, and they're relying on that for the future of the company, right? And so, yeah, it's high stakes. And so I feel like, the things you learn, so think about North Face. They got to go up Kilimanjaro, to learn about cold weather and material science and what works and what doesn't. You can't in Los Angeles. So the best North Face store maybe in the world is on North Beverly Boulevard in Beverly Hills, right? But they don't invent that stuff there. They invent it at the top of Kilimanjaro where you can die. And so that's the same thing. I go into these situations where it is do or die, and I got to figure it out. And so I start to see some of the basic elements in the human condition. War, extreme environments, asking people for $50 million. These things are at the edge of the human experience. And so I started right at the beginning. What do you see in human psychology? People want what they can't have. People chase that which moves away from them. And people only value that which they pay for. And that's where I start. Because those are the strip away the clothing, strip away the social status, the family, the buildings, everything. We're animals. And that's how animals respond. And so where I go next is saying that's, your job, the buyer is programmed to say maybe or no. That's in their genetic process. So how do we hijack their process to our advantage, right? Now when I say how do we hijack their process to our advantage, we've got to be careful people don't freak out. We're not, we're representing good companies with honest products in, authentic deals, but our job is to go get the money from an investor. And how do we stop the investor from running us in circles, from delaying, giving us delays, and providing us certainty? We do that by hijacking their process and making it our process.
Can't you just be yourself, Oren? Can't you just
it's funny.
Live on your merits and let the numbers speak for themselves?
So, who is you have MMA fighters in here. They just go into the octagon and be themselves. Right? They do any preparation? Are they programmed to respond to situations? I'm trying to think, the President Obama. Hey, you're addressing the nation, just be yourself. Well, do I need a speech or anything? Nah, just grip it and rip it, buddy. Tell them, your thoughts. Like doomsday scenario, be yourself. Remember, I just got off a stage where I said, it's funny you bring that out. I go, be yourself, horrible advice. Do not be yourself. You are not good enough. You would not be here.
To watch the rest of this fascinating interview, click on the link below and go to LondonRealAcademy.com. There you can sign in with your social media login and watch the rest of the episode for free, along with all of our episodes on London Real, my webinars, and all of our premium content, all located over at LondonRealAcademy.com. So click on the link below, you'll be directed there, and you can watch the rest of this fascinating interview, and I'll see you there.